Welcome there, students. I got to tell you, I'm a little bit behind on updating the grade book and taking a look at the work that you've done in previous weeks. So I hope to get on to that in the next day or two. I wanted to give you a quick word about this particular week, and this is probably one of the more challenging weeks, the more challenging tasks that you'll be doing, and I wanted to guide you through how to do this sort of thing. So let's take a look at it together. The purpose of week 5 is for you to find the baccalaureate degree plan for the academic programs at 3 of the potential 4-year institutions you identified during week 4. Now look, I'm going to make a change here. I would like to pare that down to 2, and which means you're going to be kind of winnowing your decision making, weeding it out, and coming down to you know, this or that instead of 3 things. As a part of the articulation agreement between the community colleges at North Carolina, all public and some private 4-year institutions are required to publish. You don't really need to know this. The baccalaureate degree plans are intended to be used by vertical transfer track students to understand what courses they need to complete at the community college to make transferring to a 4-year institution as seamless as possible. In addition to finding your baccalaureate degree plan, you will also learn how to read and understand those and use them effectively. The activity for week 5 asks that you locate the BDPs for the academic program that you are interested in pursuing. Once located, you, with help from your instructor, me, will review them to ensure that you understand how to read each BDP. We might take a look at a few in this video. Lastly, you'll use the BDP to create an academic plan for each academic program that includes the courses you need to take during your subsequent semesters at WCC. These academic plans will be reviewed by your instructor and feedback given when necessary. So let's just take a look at the directions and how to do all this stuff. Where did that go? There we are. So this is actually an edit I made of what they originally asked for you. What I'd like for you to do, y'all, you really need 2 of these. Let's take a look. To find the baccalaureate degree plan, again, I'm not going to change this, but I'm only asking for 2 instead of 3. You at 3 of the potential 4-year transfer institutions you identified during week 4, right. Learn how to understand those and create a 3-semester academic plan. Well, the truth is, you might not be here for only 3 more semesters, and that's why I let this expand a bit. I drew this up for my fall ACA, so maybe you just skip this, or maybe I fix it for you, but you could just leave this one blank. Because what I'd like for you to do, y'all, is the courses you've already taken, I'd like for you to list them all here, and then total up how many credit hours you received for that, and go ahead and include spring 2023. And you need to know that you don't technically get credit for courses like DMA or DRE, so you can list them, but don't let them go into your credit hour total here. But I want you to take account for all the credits you either have received in a previous semester or will be receiving at the end of this semester, and that's what goes here. All right. And now, skip this spring because that's going to be up here. Maybe I should go ahead and just change that for you. Delete it. There we go. And as you can see, you've got the option of putting in courses for this summer, and but more than likely you're going to be posting some things up in fall and in spring. So planning out your next academic year and however many further semesters you'll be here. See, it looks like I did leave you place for the second degree plan. I'm going to tidy this up, y'all, and put it back in there so you can do this yourself. But what I imagine is a lot of you are taking this class. It might be your first semester here. It may not be, and but depending on however much you need, um, fill this thing out until you get your full 60 hours or however much you need to complete the AA or AS. And the thing I found the most in my previous semester is that students do very peculiar / silly things when they start planning the rest of their stay here. And I'm going to show you what that would look like, by the way. So follow me. Let's look at these baccalaureate degree plans. So let's just say in the previous week you've chosen to visit, you've decided I'm going to go to ECU and I'm either going to major in accounting or psychology. All right. Well, you click on this link and look for ECU. All right, and let's just look at accounting. Let's say you're currently enrolled in the AA or AS. Maybe it would be more likely the AS because I imagine an accountant is taking a lot of math. So let's click on it. Here's what an easy to read baccalaureate degree plan looks like. And as you can see, they've planned out all your time here at community college for you. All right. Now here they tell you how much things are worth in terms of credit hours. So while they suggest this is what you should take your first semester at, Wayne, well, maybe you didn't make the decision to be an accountant until now, so that means you're not in a bunch of these classes. That is fine. The point is you take all of these before you transfer. That said, you don't technically have to take all of that before you transfer. You can different colleges set that number at 24 or somewhere in the 20s, and they say as long as you have 20-something credit hours, you can transfer whenever you're ready. Of course, it is more cost effective to complete the AA or AS while you're here, and it is typically an indicator of your success when you transfer if you can complete the AA or AS or whichever associate you get before you go. Anyway, so what you would do is I would try to organize this. Resize your windows or print this junk would probably be the easiest thing. So you're saying, okay, well, I'm currently enrolled in English 111 and ACA, and that's it. So that would be 4 hours over here, and you would list English in there. And now well, you still got 56 hours to get. So you might as well start, if you can, manage that. Start taking some stuff in the summer. Maybe like some online course, or who knows. But what if you took at least 6 hours in the summer picking and choosing from these? That would be a good idea. And then you'd have 6 plus 4, so you'd have 10 hours. You'd have 50 hours left. You're not going to get that in 2 semesters. Probably you're going to need to be here in the summer and fall 24. Something like that. And anyway, this is you're going to be putting things from here over here. All right. And what you need, here's how you read these things. It says, you're supposed to take economics 251. That's micro. And I believe you're supposed to take 252, which is macroeconomics. So those will be they'll be part of your social science requirements here and here. And we'll look at a plan in self-service in a minute. But anyway, they're straight up telling you everything you need to take. In the event that they leave it like this, here's what I don't want you to do in this. I don't want you just to copy-paste this stuff. Actually choose a natural science that you wish to take, okay? If you're not, if you're getting the AS, you have to take 2 sciences. If you're getting the AA, you have to take 1. If you're in the AA and you only have 1 science, I would take something like general biology. But if you're if you have to take a 2-sequence course, I would take oh, here we go. It's looking. You're going to need this. It's online, and you can get it that way. You can also access this type of thing through self-service. This is your course catalog. So what would fulfill that requirement for an AA, I would just take Principles Biology, Bio 110, if I only had to take one science. But if you have to take 2 sciences, you might as well take something like Bio 111 and Bio 112, which is General Biology 1 and 2. Now, Wayne doesn't, to the best of my knowledge, offer certain classes like physics or astronomy. I think we actually do, but we don't always have it. So you just need to check in self-service, like when you in self-advising, and see if such things are listed there or when they've been offered. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time, but like I said, just don't copy paste this junk. Actually choose a course. That would be Accounting 120. There's a business course. Com 231 is public speaking. Here it says you get, see is how we say that in advising. Mathematics, again, choose a mathematics. Don't just copy paste that thing. This whole thing is supposed to be a real life functional plan that you can use to help map out what you're going to do. But I see a lot of students treating this as just kind of like an exercise. Well, don't do that. The point is to put a little time in, make the best decision for yourself, and set yourself up for success. A Gen Ed course, well, that's pretty wide open, okay? So you'll have to look in self-service. Now, since it's going to take me a second to pull that up, I'm going to pause the little video here and do that real quick. So what you're going to want to do, I'm in a fake student's account, Donald Mouse, but you know, hopefully you're accustomed to this, or you will be by the end of the semester. You can register yourself and fill out your plan. Here I am in course plan, in which, let's just say you wanted to add a new semester. You could add fall 2023, and it's going to be blank, of course. Now, if you can see this, we could start planning a course. Let's just say you wanted to take English 112, all right? You search for courses up there, I believe. Here, you can just say add to course plan, and it'll ask you, you said, oh, I want to take that in fall 2023. Now, really, while the assignment doesn't ask, let's just jump back into our course plan. And now you can see I have it here scheduled for the fall. It's not like something you could register in right now, but you'll need to choose a section later. But still, what I recommend to do is to get everything up here first, in accordance with the baccalaureate degree plan. And when everything is squared away, you can start loading it up into self-service, and that might actually be a task that's coming in the future weeks. So for right now, just work on this little Word doc thing. But I wanted to show you how, if you're in self-service and you want to know what is required for an AS or AA, or you want to get a brief description of what a course is like, and if it says view available sections, that might show you that, hey, this is a course we offer a lot. But if you choose something like really random, like English 131, you can see there are not available sections. We never offer it. So if you don't see view available sections, then in all likelihood it's something you can't take here. So don't put it on your plan. I wanted to look at another school's baccalaureate degree plan so you can see what they are like in another setting. So give me a second to pull it. Well, I said give me a second, but we'll just do this together. I'm going to look at NC State. Look, all of these look similar yet different. So, let's see. Here's our baccalaureate degree plans. I don't like the way they file theirs away this way. I like ECU's, it's easier to find. Anyway, figure out which one you're in. College of Education, you're going to be a teacher, science teacher, biology, so forth. And you can see it looks very similar.